One of the biggest things that prevents people from coaches or people who want to be coaches from posting content is they don't want to post something that's wrong. And they get worried about someone calling them out, saying that's wrong. I think one of the best things you can do early on is not present yourself as an expert. Now that you got video pods, people can see the air quotes. If you're not an expert, stop pretending to be an expert. You don't have to be right about everything. And if you pretend to be an expert and have all the answers when you don't and when you aren't, then A, you're going to look like a schmuck if you do post, or B, you're not going to post because you're going to be scared about being wrong. So when you post, I think it would be a really good idea to say things like, listen, I'm still in the process of becoming a coach. I'm learning. I very well might be wrong. I've been wrong in the past and I'll be wrong in the future. But based on what I know right now, this has been working really well for me and my clients. So here's what I'm going to say. And when you start with that, you take away all the pressure to be right all the time. Because number one, no one is right all the time. But number two, this relieves the stress of feeling like you need to be right. For example, the other day, someone asked me, why am I doing tummy time with my daughter? And the first thing I said, I was like, listen, number one is you have to remember this isn't my specialty. I'm literally just parroting the things that I've heard and I've been told. Number two is like, this is why we're doing tummy time. And it seems to make sense to me, but I don't fucking know. I have no idea. And I got some people being like, oh, tummy time is great. And other people saying tummy time isn't great. I was like, cool. Well, I don't know. I'm just doing what my doctor and all that stuff told us to do with our daughter. So that's it. So as long as you start by saying, listen, I'm in the process of learning and this isn't my specialty yet, then you can't really go wrong. And you remove the imposter syndrome and you can just express what you've been learning.
I love that. I think that applies to, I actually see people who are great coaches use a lot of caveats too, right? Especially around nutrition, especially around like things that we either aren't currently or just can't be 100% certain of, prefacing what you're saying with, well, the current body of research suggests, or I think it's very likely that insert, rather than having these like black and white 100% zero binary statements, which do way better, right? Which perform way better, which are more enjoyable to consume, but are less technically accurate.
Yeah.
And so not presenting yourself as an expert, or at least, I don't want to say hedging, but just actually articulating the truth rather than being hyperbolic when you're presenting ideas is something that benefits not only new coaches, but anyone making content.